How's your swim?
I beg your pardon.
Your swim with Tinkerbell.
We have a legal agreement. You're to stay off my island.
I'll be brief. I know where you were. I know who you were with. I know what you were doing and for how long. You didn't know you were under surveillance. You're slipping, Stephen.
What is your point, Spencer?
I'm pointing out that you're off your game. See, that happens when you fall in love. Particularly with someone that you've crippled. Must be complicated. And then, on top of that, she's lost her mind. I mean, her memory. You have to stick close in case she decides to get it back.
Oh, you seem awfully pleased with yourself. Have you come up with another really good plan? Other than playing dead, that is.
You bought it. But then, you're easy, aren't you? You're the inept Cassadine. Next to Stavros, you don't measure up.
Don't mention his name. Stavros is dead because of you. I, however, am still here.
Right. And he must be spinning like a souvlaki on a spit in his grave with what you've done to the legacy of the family. Your family nearly froze the world and you can't find the air conditioner.
I don't have time for this nonsense.
It's over, Stefan. All that happens now is Bobby finds out about your underwater antics, and you're making such a pathetic ass of yourself. I'm not even going to have to tell her. She probably already knows.
If you, in fact, had me followed, you would know nothing went on Barbara couldn't know about. Unlike you and Laura, my wife and I don't keep secrets from one another.
Oh. Now the stake's in my heart. And after Blondie made such a gut-wrenching appeal for us all to get along.
What do you want?
I think I'm here to pick a fight.
Alexis serve you with a restraining order of broader dimension. Perhaps an ankle bracelet to monitor your whereabouts.
Alexis, now there is a competent woman. A formidable opponent. There hasn't been anybody at the helm of the Cassadine ship like that since Helena took sick and went underground. Yes, Alexis has got what it takes. Stefan, she's cool, she's intellectual, she's got that burning ambition. I'd watch out for her if I were you. She's got her eye on the control board. And this would be a very good time to strike. With you and your nephew both distracted by Catherine Bell's charms. Don't you think you boys should splash around in a bigger gene pool?
Nicholas's interest in Catherine Bell is admirable. Selfless. I will not allow you to cheapen it with this gutter talk.
His hormones aren't admirable and selfless, and I'll bet they're slapping the kid around pretty good by now. It's terrible when everybody in your family gets a mind of their own, isn't it? I know. At least right now, Alexis is using her mind to cover your butt.
You're pathetic, Spencer. You know, since your wife left, you're like a clown without a circus. You serve no purpose.
I help others feel superior. Alexis came to see me today about Leslie. I figured she didn't tell you. It seems that my mother-in-law and your nephew are pen pals, and Alexis doesn't like that. She wants me to put a stop to it. Of course, I can't interfere. I wouldn't do that. Especially after you've made it very clear that Nicholas is such a sensitive soul, and how desperate he is to connect with certain members of my family. It is really pathetic the way he's trying to buy sibling affection, Stefan. With all that crap, like that egg.
Egg?
Yeah, the egg. That useless Fabergé thing that Lulu uses as a rattle. Didn't Nicholas tell you he passed on the heirloom?
Whatever Nicholas gave to Leslie Liu was his to give. He certainly doesn't have to ask my permission.
Imagine that. Being able to toss around Fabergé eggs like they were nothing.
Well, we have several. And that particular piece might have been flawed.
Well, ain't everything. This one stands on a triangular base with 3 gold legs. It's about 8 inches tall. It has 2 gold bands around the center with black stones. It's purple. On top it has a gemstone flower. Sound familiar?
I do hope she's enjoying it.
Do you? Could it be the little Nicky ruined your plans to bestow the bauble on Blondie? I hear she goes for that kind of thing.
I should never have listened to your mindless blather for one instant. I'm calling security. And I intend to report your arrogant disregard of a court order.
Yeah. They'll warn me not to do it again. I'll swear I won't. You'll be right back where you started. Don't bother to call the dogs. I already poisoned them. Just kidding. Oh, when my sister gets back, be sure to say hi. Ain't gonna be there, buddy boy. Taxi?
Come it loose. All right.
What am I running here? Another precinct?
This job follows me wherever I go.
Hey, did I hear right on the radio? Another kid OD'd?
Yeah, no leads, but I got my ducks in line.
Did you get Taggart on a leash?
For now.
Tie him to a tree, Mac. I'm serious. Where is everybody?
Mike's in the stock room, and Sonny beats me.
You mean they left a cop in charge of the register?
There's nothing. There's nothing left.
Hey, in
Scorpio.
Bubba, if you turn that off, nobody will find you.
Yeah, fine. On a day like today, I wish.
Yeah. Listen.
No.
Hello?
Hi, darling.
Luke.
Hi. Your voice sounds like warm flannel sheets.
I've been out of bed for an hour already.
Yeah? Well, a guy can dream, can he?
I hope so. I hope every night I'm away. How's it going?
I gotta hand it to me. I finally got Stefan on the run.
So Stefan knows we have the egg.
Yeah. It was a pleasure to watch him squirm.
He must have been furious.
I'd say worried.
Oh, well, that's even more dangerous.
Are you worried?
I don't want him to come after it yet.
Well, honey, I think he's going to be too busy running in circles to hop the pond until we want him to.
You know, I liked it better when we had a ceasefire.
Yeah, well, kiss those times goodbye, Angel. I was too easy on him and it didn't work. This time he won't know what hit him.
I wasn't expecting you. You should have called.
Stefan, what's going on?
Nothing. Everything's all right. Please, please.
No, it's not. You've ruined this.
That's worthless. Just leave it. Let the servants clean it up, please.
You're scaring me.
Barbara, leave me!
No, I won't.
I said go!
Nur Anschein, danke. Just looking, thank you. If you don't say it here when you're browsing, the shopkeepers think that you're very rude.
Well, it's very sexy. Keep your ears open for that language. You never know when it might come in handy. Oh, I miss you like crazy.
Miss you too.
How's Les?
She's getting better every day. When is Lucky gonna come over?
Well, honey, it's like this. He wants to stay here. He's suddenly enamored of school.
He's enamored of you.
Feelings mutual. I'll watch him.
Oh, please don't let things get too ugly.
Well, I'll try it, but we are dealing with the Cassadines here.
I know, but
But what, honey?
I guess it's just been sort of peaceful here lately, and I like it that way.
Enjoy it while you can, sweetheart. We're having a big concert here at the club on Friday the 2nd. I figure Cassadine will make his move then, because he'll think I'm otherwise involved. I expect that he'll come looking for what belongs to him.
Luke, be careful.
I will. I will. See, I'll be waiting.
I'm not leaving. I can't. Not until I know that you're under control.
All right. It's not that I'm not happy to see you.
I didn't think it was.
I don't do well with surprises, that's all.
Obviously.
Now, let me welcome you home properly.
No, Stefan, not until you mean it.
Forgive me. I never would have exploded like that if I'd known you were at home.
I should hope not.
I've had a severe shock.
Is that an excuse?
No. An explanation. I'm still trying to calm myself.
How? By breaking a thing of beauty?
That is, it's nothing. It's a facsimile of the original I had made for security reasons. I never dreamt I'd be the one diverted by it.
Oh. So where's the real one?
Gone.
Stolen?
Not precisely.
Well, I think we should call the police. It must be worth a small fortune.
No police.
Why ever not?
Nicholas took it. I gave Nicholas a Fabergé egg on his 12th birthday. It was supposed to be here under lock and key in the safe.
Well, what did he do with it?
He gave it away.
To a museum?
That wouldn't trouble me half as much.
Well, why don't we ask him? I'm sure there's an explanation.
I don't want an explanation. There can be no excuse for this sort of betrayal.
Bobby, I thought I heard your voice. Welcome back.
Hey there, come give me a kiss.
How was your trip?
Well, it was good, but I'm having a little re-entry shock.
What's going on in here?
Your uncle is a little upset.
What was this?
What remains of my trust in you?
The egg?
How could you do it? How could you deliver your birthright into the hands of the enemy?
Please, I gave someone a present.
You had no right.
Yes, I did. It was mine.
This is my fault. I overestimated your maturity, your powers of discernment. I was obviously mistaken.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
You have no idea.
I wanted to give it to my sister, and I did, so what?
Lulu has it. Is that what this is all about?
Yeah, That's right, I gave it to her. It was mine, and I wanted her to have something for me. Something precious.
Never know how precious it was.
I'm not an idiot. I know how valuable it was. We have a whole case out in the hall.
Dare you speak to me that way? I am still the head of this family.
Only till I'm 25, and then it's my turn. I guess I should have waited. Then I could have given it to her without having to listen to this nonsense.
Not to a Spencer. Anything but that. Well, as long as you continue to make foolish mistakes, you're going to get them.
Could we please calm down?
No, let's talk mistakes, huh? Let's discuss right and wrong, shall we?
This is beyond right and wrong, young man. This is a sacrilege. A betrayal that something you were supposed to pass on to your own child would end up in the hands of a family that will have no respect for what it means and represents.
Hold it! What? Isn't that overdoing it just a little bit?
What it means? What it means? Come on. It's a thing, okay? It's a thing made out of porcelain and gold. So what? It's nothing compared to a family, and that sister is closer in blood to me than you are.
Is that so? When that sister is grown, her loyalty will be with them, not you.
You don't know that. When I'm head of this family, I'm not going to waste my time with feuds and money and position. There are more important things in life, which you seem to keep forgetting lately.
Do not overstep yourself, young man.
What are you really upset about? It's not the egg, is it?
Nicholas, this conversation is over.
What do we got here? Do you come in here alone often?
No.
Hey, are you a Gemini? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, if you're not a twin, I hope you won't be a crab.
Oh.
It ain't working for you, is it? Hey, I want you to be here Friday night. I'm saving Georgie's table for you, and all the drinks are on me.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Tell me, what do you know about mainframes?
I know you've got one of the finest little mainframes this town has ever seen.
How about ones with Pentium processors and hacking capability?
You got brains, too?
There aren't many of those around, are there?
No, even my wife. What's up?
I have been having a lot of problems lately, mostly online.
Online? Are you plugged into that crowd? Those mouse-pushing wackos out there?
I'm afraid it's a lot closer to home than that.
That's your second piece of cheesecake. You want a third?
I'm full. I suppose someone like Stefan Cassadine could have a mainframe in some corporate headquarters or somewhere.
Yeah, like in his playroom with his sling and his blindfold and his thumb screws.
Tom thinks that Stefan got into the GH computer. I suppose if you could hack your way into one computer, you could hack your way into another.
I imagine. He's good. He did this online thing with us. And Lucky was very nearly swamp feed.
How good is he?
You're not good enough.
Stefan, please. This has gone far enough. Now, both of you, back off. I mean
Leave
it.
us, Barbara.
No, I won't. First you're breaking things, now you're attacking your own nephew. I don't know what's gotten into you, but I don't like it. He's got a right to his own point of view.
It's okay, it's okay. I want to hear what he has to say.
Not now. I think you'll both regret it.
Believe me, we have locked horns in the past and survived. I promise you it won't get out of hand. Now leave us alone.
It's okay. Really.
Well, I don't like it, but I'll be nearby if you need a referee.
You have just crossed a line of rank insubordination and disrespect that I will not tolerate.
You think Bobby would tolerate it if she knew?
Know what?
About what's been going on between you and Catherine?
There is nothing going on between...
I don't believe you!
You have completely misunderstood a very innocent friendship.
I don't think that I have.
Then don't think it's that simple. Have you been speaking to Alexis by chance?
Yeah, I told her I was worried. She thinks it's all a coincidence. I think you've lost sight of what's really important.
Which is what?
That we finally have a family. I thought you were happy. I know I was.
As am I. I know what this is about. You're jealous, and your imagination has led you astray.
I haven't imagined all the time you've been spending together.
We work together. And your feelings, inappropriate as they may be toward an older woman, are understandably inflamed, and you have no right to take out your frustrations on me.
Uncle, whatever feelings I have for Catherine are none of your business.
You're right, they're not. And if I have seemed distracted lately, I apologize. Obviously, I have to pay closer attention to matters right here at home.
You sure about that?
Absolutely. And to begin, I have to mend this mistake you made with the Spencers. You'd better hope it's not too late.
It's so pretty. Yes, it is. So nice of Nicholas to give it to Lulu. Yes. That was Luke? Yes, he says he looks forward to seeing you soon. So then why are you sad? I'm not. I miss them, that's all. Oh. I do too.
Make a difference whether I actually fathered Nicholas or not. Isn't the point that I could have? I suspect Luke will see it that way. I doubt he'll ask for a blood test.
Get why you're so upset that it's gone.
It's all right. Now that I know, I will handle it.
There you go again. Handle what?
Don't worry about it. It's not your concern.
You know, for what it's worth, when I gave her the egg, I had no idea you were going to react this way. For that, I am sorry. But you have to realize how materialistic and crazy you sound.
As Barbara says, you are entitled to your opinion.
It was because I treasured that heirloom I gave it to her. She has this way of looking at me. She sees me, just me, not the Cassadine name. And I knew she would look at that egg the same way. Not because it had some snob appeal, but for what it was, in and of itself. Can you understand that? You know, maybe your problem is you're just too selfish and rigid ever to give anything up for someone else.
That was unfair, unkind, and uncalled for.
I don't think it was. Prove me wrong. Name someone you would do that for. That's what I thought.